Light cruisers. During World War II, the need for light cruisers arose, and were designed to counter large destroyers, screening capital ships, especially aircraft carriers, troop-carrying vessels, convoys, defense against air and surface threats. They were cruisers with guns of less than 6.1 inches as defined by the London Treaty of 1936. Therefore, the designation light cruiser did not necessarily mean that the respective cruiser was smaller than a heavy cruiser. We used the phrase light cruiser somewhat boldly, as there was no clear-cut definition of what a light cruiser truly is, only some basic guidelines. This is made even more challenging due to the fact that some navies had their own ideas on cruiser classification. In this video, we will examine the ultimate light cruisers of the major naval powers, like Germany, Japan, France, the United States, Great Britain, Italy, and built during the interwar years and the Second World War. Due to the length of the video, we decided to divide it in 6 parts. Here's the first part. We will start with the Leipzig-class of the German Reichsmarine and later Kriegsmarine. Without further delay, let's dive in. The Leipzig-class. The Leipzig-class was a class of 2 light cruisers of the German Reichsmarine and later Kriegsmarine. The class comprised KMS Leipzig, the lead ship, and KMS Nürnberg, which was built to a slightly modified design. The ships were improvements over the preceding Königsberg-class cruisers, being slightly larger, with a more efficient arrangement of the main battery and improved armor protection. KMS Leipzig was built between 1928 and 1931, and KMS Nürnberg followed between 1934 and 1935. After World War I, Germany had no distant colonial empire to protect. Therefore, the German Navy concentrated on relatively short-range and lightly built cruisers, primarily suitable for Baltic and North Sea operations. Nürnberg and her half-sister Leipzig make an interesting comparison to Allied light cruisers. Their hulls were extensively electrically welded, a ship construction technique pioneered in Germany. After 1945, KMS Leipzig was used as a barrack ship for minesweeping forces and was scuttled in July 1946. KMS Nürnberg was torpedoed by a British submarine in 1939 during a mine-laying operation in the North Sea. After completing repairs, she served as a cadet training ship, alternating for a time as part of the fleet in Norwegian waters. None of the German light cruisers had illustrious careers, but KMS Nürnberg managed to survive the war. After the war, into the middle 1950s, she was ceded to the USSR as reparations, and served the Red Navy's Baltic Fleet as the Admiral Makarov. Here are the specifications for KMS Nürnberg. Displacement, 9,040 tons. Length, 181.3 meters. Beam, 16.3 meters. Draft, 5.74 meters. Propulsion and power. They were powered by a combination of steam turbines and diesel engines to increase their range. They had 3 propeller shafts, the outer shafts being powered by geared steam turbines, and the center shaft by 4 diesel engines. When cruising, the diesels would supply all the motivating power. The outer propellers merely turned at idling speed by electric motors to reduce their drag. For high-speed runs, all 3 shafts would be driven. The center propeller had variable pitch blades for maximum efficiency. The ship's propulsion system provided a top speed of 32 knots or 59 kilometers per hour or 37 miles per hour, a range of approximately 3,900 nautical miles or 7,200 kilometers or 4,500 miles at 10 knots, using only the diesel engines. The main battery guns were mounted in 3 triple turrets, situated in the A, X, and Y positions. This meant that 6 guns could fire directly astern, and only 3 guns forward, the reverse of most warship layouts. This made them well suited for engaging pursuing enemy cruisers while retreating from a superior enemy force. The main battery turrets allowed 40 degrees of elevation. A heavy torpedo battery, with 6 tubes in 2 triple mounts per side, was also useful for dissuading pursuit from astern. She was fitted with a catapult and a crane to handle 2 E-60 float planes. though these were later replaced with the Rado 196 models float planes. Now, stay put for the second part video of the ultimate light cruisers of the major naval powers of World War II. On part 2 we will talk about the Leipzig-class of the Italian Navy. If you liked the video, please hit the like button. If you have something to say, please leave a comment, and if you want to watch more videos, please subscribe.